I think we speak for most US citizens when we say daylight savings time, especially the spring forward part, usually elicits a groan and begrudging adjustment of the household's clocks. Whether you own mechanical clocks or quartz ones, you'll have to take a second to get them properly set. In this video, we will walk you through the process of adjusting both kinds of clock. Before that, allow me to give you a brief history of daylight savings time. The idea first popped up in 1895 with an entomologist from New Zealand named George Hudson because he wanted more time to collect bugs. He pushed for the change all the way to 1898. Some years later in England, a fellow by the name of William Willett realized many citizens of London slept through valuable sunlight hours during the summer, which led him to the same conclusion that George Hudson had come to years earlier. William also loved golfing and hated cutting his games short when the sun went down. So he submitted the proposal in 1909. Despite these two men pushing for daylight savings time, it was Canada who first enacted it. In May of 1908, Port Arthur and Fort William in Ontario began observing daylight savings time. The US didn't adopt the practice until 1918. And no, in case you were wondering, it had nothing to do with farmers. Farmers have historically been among the most vocal parties against the practice. Now, let's get your clock adjusted. The first thing you'll want to do is determine whether you have a mechanical or quartz movement. Do this by opening up the back of your clock and seeing if there are exposed gears or simply a little plastic box and some batteries. For the mechanical movements, you'll need to advance the minute hand slightly over 360 degrees to the correct hour. Keep the advance steady. Stopping and starting can make the chimes get even further out of sync. It's important to make sure you are moving the minute hand and not the hour hand itself. Moving the hour hand will simply make your clock further out of sync. Once the minute hand is rotated to the correct hour, allow the clock to run for a full hour to resync the chimes. If you have a quartz movement, the process is very similar. Advance the minute hand around to the correct hour, or use the little dial found on the back of the movement. The only thing you need to be careful to avoid is moving the hands backward. Don't do that. You will break your clock. Now you have all the knowledge you need to spring your clocks forward for daylight savings time. We can't help you with the lost hours of sleep though, so good luck. For all your clock needs, head over to emperorclock.com.